Hey there, everybody. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to another edition of the Listening Room. Today is Friday. It's early in the AM, Friday morning, the 15th of May. Can you believe May is halfway over already? Before you know it, we're going to be like in mid-year. That's like, where like the last couple of months ago, we've all been stuck in this coronavirus lockdown. It's like in the years just flying by, and like, you know, this is going to go, 2020 is going to go on record as being one of the most weirdest years ever. And it's not going to be notable for anything other than what we've been going through, which is kind of sad. But you know what? While we're home, we're listening to music. I'm listening to music. I'm grooving on stuff. So today I want to just kind of go over a few things that I've been listening to. I've kind of morphed the Listening Room show in with what are you listening to today type of thing. So here's some of the stuff that I've been listening to lately, okay? And I want to hear what you guys have been listening to lately or today. And I'll tell you, I haven't listened to anything yet today, but I know what I'm going to be listening to. So I'm going to throw some stuff. I'll tell you what I was listening to yesterday, and I'm going to be listening to today. This is a gift from one of our loyal, longtime readers, Anthony Ferraro. Anthony, thanks so much again for this, but I've been listening to this wonderful Jethro Tull Heavy Horses box set, bound book thing, man, with the Steven Wilson remix, stereo remix, and the live stuff, and all sorts of greatness, and just incredible booklet in here filled with all sorts of information and pictures and lyrics and all sorts of fun stuff, and this is so good. I was enjoying this yesterday, and I said, I know I should have gotten more of these, and they're so hard to get now, but I went out and got a copy of Stormwatch, so that's on the way, but can't wait to get that too. But man, and it sounds great. The Steven Wilson remix sounds so good. I know there's, the purists out there who are like, I like the original. It's like, and yeah, I love it too, but man, Steven Wilson's remix sounds spectacular, and I can't wait to dive into the live stuff. So that was yesterday. What else? New stuff I've been listening to, new stuff that's been coming in. I'm not sure if I've shown this stuff before, but we're going to see a review show of this hopefully over the weekend. The brand new Elder, Omens. Fantastic. Ooh, that's good. The brand new Sienna Root, The Secret of Our Time. Sienna Root, a very cool retro 70s hard rock and prog and psych band. A very different album for them. This is, they're Swedish, by the way. Female singer. They got a female singer now. And it's kind of changed and their music has changed up a bit. I noticed a big shift in the kind of the styles on this album. So we got to get into that also. Hopefully over the next couple days. We got From the Vault, the brand new one from Metal Church. Some new stuff, some stuff from the Vault, live stuff. Very, very cool. Love Metal Church. And also brand new, hot off the press is Sirith Ungol, Forever Black. Metal Blade Records. Killer stuff. What else? I have been listening to a lot of Pat Metheny of late. A lot. And I picked up a bunch of new things. And I got more on order that have not come in yet. Also been listening to a lot of Return to Forever and Mahavishnu Orchestra, because obviously I did those shows recently, the ranking the album. So when I've been going on my walks and stuff, I've been cranking some classic fusion. So I was listening to Return to Romantic Warrior and Where Have I Known You Before and No Mystery the other day on my walk, on my 4-mile walk. And then I was cranking Intermounting Flame, Birds of Fire, and Inner Secrets yesterday or the day before, something like that. So a lot of cool Mahavishnu stuff. Here I've got the Pat Metheny Trio, okay, which I just picked up. Got a used copy of that. We got the Pat Metheny Trio live. Okay. We got Pat Metheny Secret Story. I just dig all this stuff. The Pat Metheny Unity Group, Kin. What else? Pat Metheny Group, The Way Up. I've just got most of my Metheny Group stuff sitting out here. All the ones that I've gotten over the last few months. I'm just constant rotation. Beyond the Missouri Sky, Charlie Hayden and Pat Metheny. Gorgeous album. Beautiful stuff. Pat Metheny, What's It All About? This is just basically him on baritone, this kind of baritone guitar that he's got. Gorgeous stuff. Does some really, really cool covers and things like that. Just unstripped, which is kind of cool. Sometimes if you're in the mood for something like really mellow and tranquil, and if you love guitar music, I highly recommend that, as well as this one, which I believe is kind of like a two-parter thing. This is One Quiet Night. This is also Pat by himself on that guitar I was talking about. Just absolutely beautiful stuff. We got the Gary Burton, Pat Metheny, Steve Swallow, Antonio Sanchez Quartet Live. This is hot, hot, hot. Love it. What else? This is Speaking of Now, Pat Metheny Group. Also cool. I dig the kind of like the Pat Metheny Group, like the kind of Brazilian phase they went through. Very, very cool stuff, including this one, Letters from Home. This is just such an addicting, uplifting album. Love it. What else we got here? We got Imaginary Day, as well as Pat Metheny Group, We Live Here. And then also Pat Metheny Group Travels, an excellent live album. So a lot of good stuff. There's other Pat Methenys I've been listening to, but those are kind of the ones that I've been spinning the most of late. Is there anything else? Oh, yeah, there's more stuff. There's more stuff. How about, I actually never had this, and I just picked it up recently. Steve Hillage, the L album. Man, that's good. What a great guitar player. I got some additional Crosby, Stills, and Nash. We got Daylight Again. Got the CSN album. And I also picked up Four-Way Street. In addition, I got the Buckingham Nicks on CD. Kind of dig that. What else? I think I showed you guys the Roxy Music. I went and completed my Roxy Music collection because I will eventually be doing a Roxy Music ranking the studio albums for you in the not-too-distant future, so I've been busy trying to digest all those and make sure I know them fairly well and everything like that, because I had like half of them, and I've had them for years, and the other half I've heard on and off over the years, but I never owned, so it's kind of cool to kind of go get them all, and they were fairly inexpensive, and nice to have the full Roxy collection, so you'll be hearing more about that in the weeks to come, right? So, you know the drill, guys. Down in the comments below, just put in some of the stuff that you're either listening to today or you have been listening to over the last couple days since last we had this conversation. And, let's share in the gift of music and, it's cool to see what everybody's kind of listening to help get them through these, kind of strange times we're in. Oh, and how do you like my new shirt from the guys at Elian? They sent me their brand new shirt and a couple of their CDs to review and check out. So, thanks, guys. I appreciate that. We'll be doing these over the next week or two. So when I do my review show on these two releases, I'll wear the shirt once again because it's a very cool shirt, very comfy. So thank you so much, guys. I appreciate that. Visit us on the web at www.seaoftranquility.org. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, of course, we're here on YouTube all the damn time. So what's coming up? So first of all, I want to give a big shout out and a thanks to my Sea of Tranquility colleague for 10 years or more, Stephen Reed, who finally has come onto the YouTube show to do some stuff with me, and he'll be doing stuff periodically going forward. He was instrumental in helping me put together that epic Magnum episode that aired last night, and I thought that came out great. If you're new to Magnum or if you're a fan, check it out. A lot of great information and insight, especially from Stephen, because he's been a big fan since the 80s. And he was the right guy to do that. And also, we did a great kind of review show that aired this morning where we talked about and mostly Steven talked about a bunch of cool new CDs that have come out recently that you should be checking out. So we'll be doing that with Steven going forward, as well as John Neodorf's coming on the show. He's another one, a longtime SOT writer. He's going to be coming on doing the same type of thing, as well as Carl Setterholm. So the three of them are actually going to be coming on and being regulars on the channel to help review new products that they're reviewing, as well as do some guests on some of these other shows, these theme shows and things like that. So a lot of cool guests, always. All right, so it can't always be me all the time. I know the majority of the time it's me, but I like having people on the show because I think it adds a new perspective, and it's great conversation because it's got to be rewarding for me too, right? And I think you guys appreciate the kind of insight from others who are knowledgeable about some of these bands and some of this music. So I think it's going to be great. There's going to be good stuff coming up. I'm actually looking to start doing some more interviews with notable musicians. I think the Chris Caffrey thing the other night with Sabotage was fantastic. I've reached out to a couple other people, and that's in the works. So look for that. I love bringing very notable guests on this show because I think people want to hear from the people who created the music. That's, I think, really key. So all in the works. A lot of other fun stuff coming up this weekend. So stay tuned for that, and we'll see you real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.